What? Not again. Well, you know what time it is. Hey everyone, welcome to the Emerald Show. How did you all sleep? Really well, that's just great. You know, I slept pretty great myself too, especially the week before this week, because after New Year, I had some sickness, stomach problems, it just kept going. I hope you had a great New Year. Mine was great aside from that. Not too long ago, I released the Emerald Fund strategy, which mainly is a strategy that you can use to make your own strategies in a very nice and integrated interface. And people have done that. Super nice. Thank you very much. That's also a good segue to the updates that have been happened since then, and that's also why I'm making this video. So let's go on a journey together. So the first update I want to put out is the examples area. It is where you can see community-made strategies. You can import them, you can apply them to your own configuration and optimize them with your own preferences, such as stop loss, take profit, you name it. One of the strategies and examples is the one from Smugluck. Huge shout out to him. Thank you very much. The other one is the same strategy, but with my additions, which makes it less prone to making orders in sideways markets. This seems to be one of the weak spots in the strategy, so maybe it's fun to try them both out to see how you're getting along with it. So one of the biggest updates since that we have been testing this new Emerald Fund strategy is the algorithm called Hyper Rank Rank. So basically the idea is that you have an X amount of columns, each with your own type of goal, be it max drawdown or the fastest strategy or the highest profit or the lowest possible loss that you can make, all of which is being put into different columns. When you align these columns next to each other and take the most left column and then put a top n amount of rows from that column into the next and keep doing that, eventually you'll end up with a strategy that has all of these things that you want in mind. Hyper rank rank is configurable by dragging and dropping the priorities that matter the most to you. By doing so, you will end up with a strategy that considers each of these parameters. This is not the most powerful way to optimize for different kinds of goals, but it is the most user-friendly one. And with that, many more people can do this without having to learn how to code optimizing algorithms, multiple access optimization, things that are typically very difficult to do. Another big update is a bug fix with the source code. Previously, we relied on regular expressions to replace the code internally with the configured parameters. This results sometimes in bugs, is prone to human error, and has a lot of consequence when things go wrong. The new version of the Emerald Fund strategy uses the Python AST, which stands for the abstract syntax tree, to dissect your code and replace it with the new values as you optimize your strategy. This has a huge advantage that we use the same parser that is responsible for running your Python strategy in the first place. This is hugely different from what we previously did. It's much more accurate, much less prone to human error, and practically bug free. The downside of this technique, however, is that because we use the same parser as that Python is using, comments are being ignored. So if you create a strategy with Emerald Font and add a lot of comments to it, then these comments might disappear. A good workaround for this is self-describing code and multi-line strings for your comments, which is common in Python anyway, so it might be a good practice. Another cool improvement that comes with the hyper rank strategy is that you can select after optimizing which strategy you like the most. This means that you don't have to choose beforehand which strategy you want to optimize for. Hyper rank will simply bucket the optimized strategies based on their performance in individual categories and then takes the highest ranking one and puts it into the next. Because of this, you're entirely free to choose what you want. Well, I think I have most of the updates. Maybe I forgot one or two because, boy, it's been a long few months. I did a lot. But sadly, I have a household announcement to make. This will be the last update for the Emerald Fund. But wait. Before you pack your bags and leave, I know what you're thinking. There will be an Emerald Fund too. And we're gonna start over completely. And what will it be? Ooh, I know, but I won't tell. It's gonna be interesting, but stay tuned. I can promise two things. The first thing is that we won't be leaving Hummingbot. It will still be, of course, a Hummingbot related project. The second thing is all of the things that you have learned with the Emerald Fund strategy will still be useful in Emerald Fund 2. We're not going to shed our principles. We're just going to take what we learned and put it into a much better package. So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you have a pleasant day. And if you're going to bed, of course, Nini drag is not a peculiarities. And oh, my throat starts to hurt. So I think I better wrap it up. I see you later, guys. Bye.